welcome to Action Network's coverage of the 2024 Belmont Stakes presented by TwinSpires. Brendan Glasheen joined by Sean Zerillo and Mike Conti to discuss their favorite exotic picks for this weekend's races at the Saratoga Racecourse. Today's picks are brought to you by TwinSpires. Create your new wagering account with TwinSpires and earn an exclusive $400 sign-up bonus using promo code Action Racing. $400 bonus cash will be credited in increments of $100 for every $400 wagered. To earn the full $400, bonus players must wager $1,600 within 30 days of creating a TwinSpires account. This sign-up offer cannot be combined with any other registration bonus offer. Void where prohibited by law. Must be 18 and up or 21 and up where applicable. Terms and conditions apply. Let's go to Mike Conti here first. Let's build an exotic card, Mike. How would you take whatever direction you'd like? Superfecta, trifecta, what do you have for us?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to start just with the simple exacta, right? My top choice in the Belmont Stakes is going to be number 5, Antiquarian. And I'm going to play 2 different exactas to try to extract value. Obviously, I can't win both of them, but it's more about extracting value out of the race. So I'm going to play Antiquarian on top. And then I'm going to play one exacta where I play Antiquarian over the number 9, Sierra Leone. I'll play another exacta where I play Antiquarian on top of number 3, Mystic Dan, and number 10, Mindframe. I think Mystic Dan will come down a little bit in odds. So Mindframe and Mystic Dan, I expect to be fairly close in terms of the odds. I'll play that exacta for a little bit less because the payout will be greater than the 5/9 exacta. And then as it pertains to, a trifecta, I do have some interest in a trifecta, and I do think that there's value here to playing a trifecta. In the first spot of the trifecta, I'm going to play the 3 Mystic Dan, the 5 Antiquarian, and the 10 Mindframe. In the second spot, I'm going to use the 3 Mystic Dan, the 5 Antiquarian, the 9 Sierra Leone, and the 10 Mindframe. And then in the third spot, I'm going to use the number 1, Seize the Gray, the number 3, Mystic Dan, the number 4, the Wine Steward, the number 5, Antiquarian, the number 9, Sierra Leone, and the number 10, Mindframe. So those will be the exactas that I'm playing. A couple of different versions of an exacta and a version of a trifecta as well.
Zerillo, how about an exacta and anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, exacta and trifecta. I'm going to approach it a similar way as Conti did, trying to structure them a little bit. So in terms of the exacta, if you just want one ticket, you're playing an exacta key, the 9 or the 10 on top of the 2 or the 8. That's my top 2 win selections, the 9 Sierra Leone and the 10 Mindframe on top of my top 2 long shots, the 2 Resilience and the 8 Honor Marie. So you want one of those top 2 win contenders finishing first. You want one of those longer shots finishing second instead of pairing up the 2 potential win contenders in first and second. Just don't think you're going to get enough value there. So you could play the key, the 9 and 10 on top of the 2 and 8. You could also break those up into individual tickets. You could play the 9-8, you could play the 10-8, you could play the 9-2, and you could play the 10-2, all called exactas, and you could structure them accordingly based on your risk tolerance or, what the will pays will be for those respective bets. If we're expanding out to the trifecta, you could take those 4 horses, the 2, the 8, the 9, the 10. You can add in the 5 Antiquarian, who I also like, who's Conti's top selection, and you could put those 5 horses in a trifecta box. A $1 ticket will cost you $60. I'd prefer to structure it a little bit more because, as I said, the 9 and the 10 are my top 2 win selections, and I don't really give as much credit to the other horses having a big chance of winning this race. So what I'm going to do is put the 9 or the 10 on line 1, that's Sierra Leone and Mindframe. We're going to put the 4 horses that I mentioned before, my top 2 win selections, the top 2 long shots, the 2, 8, 9, 10 on line 2. And then on the third line, we could expand out, spread a little bit more. We can include the 1 Seize the Gray. We can include the 5 Antiquarian. We can include the 3 Mystic Dan. So we get expanded out to the 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, 10 on the third line. And that ticket is only going to cost you $30, whereas that exacta box costs you $60. So what you can do is flip the second and third lines. So you have the 9, 10 on top of the 2, 8, 9, 10 on top of the 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, 10. And then you build another ticket for $30 where you flip those second and third lines around. If the 4 horses that you like, if they run, in the top 3, you're going to cash both of those tickets instead of that one trifecta box. So a little bit way of playing it, you know, structured, lets you play the same ticket twice and use your A horses twice and gives you more options to use underneath. So just thinking about playing horses in a bit more of a structured manner gives you more options.
Sean Zerillo, Mike Conti, their favorite exotic bets for the Belmont Stakes. Thank you both. For more horse racing betting content, be sure to check out actionnetwork.com and our Belmont Stakes Best Bets video.